Bridges are a great way to get from A to B, and while this may be a metaphor most of the time, when it comes to bridges this is quite literally the case. It can be really scary and terrifying sometimes. Did you know that the fear of bridges is called Gephorophobia? If not, then you should, because these bridges might scare the heck out of you. Hello everyone and welcome back to Ultra Weird. Today's video is going to leave you in shock, so before watching this video make sure you subscribe. Even if you don't suffer from it, these hair-raising, terrifying bridges could be the best thing to test your gutsy spirit. In this video, you will see a list of the most terrifying bridges in the world. Some of them were designed by world-class engineers, while others were constructed by locals who use materials they found in nature. These most terrifying bridges that you're about to see are so freaky that you will hope you never have to cross them. Or, for the daredevils amongst us, you'll be planning your next stunt. These bridges will make your legs jelly. Let's begin the countdown with number 10. Most bridges gain their infamy of inducing terror because of their dizzying heights. However, 7 Mile Bridge in Florida is only 65 feet above the water at its highest point. But don't be fooled, this bridge is still very scary. The 7 Mile Bridge plunges right into the ocean, connecting some of the Florida Keys with one another. This bridge is one of the bridges that connects the Florida Keys to the US mainland. This particular part of the journey is located between Knights Keys in the Middle Keys and Little Duck Keys, found in the Lower Keys. Number 9. Titlis Cliff Walk, Switzerland. This is the highest elevation suspension bridge in Europe. Built 3,000 meters up in the air, it gives visitors a never-before-seen view of the Swiss Alps, with views stretching as far as the eye can see. In order to cross the Titlis Cliff Walk, you will need to first climb Mount Titlis, where you will find the bridge waiting for you at the summit. You will then walk through a glacier cave via an underground tunnel to reach it. The Titlis Cliff Walk is around 3,000 meters, 10,000 feet above sea level, and 100 meters, 330 feet long. But only 1 meter, that's 3.3 feet wide. It stretches from one rock face to another in the Swiss Alps. The bridge crosses a roughly 500 meter, 1,600 feet deep chasm. Walking in a single file, it is said to be 150 steps to the other side. Number 8. Puente de Ojuela Bridge, Mexico. Your legs will tremble when you start walking on this bridge. The bridge is around 300 meters, 1,000 feet long, and is suspended nearly 100 meters, 327 feet above a ravine. This bridge is only 0.6 meters or 2 feet wide. The bridge was originally constructed in 1898 and was used to move gold and silver taken from the local mines and to bring supplies. This was once used by a mining town that resided beneath this rickety bridge. What was once full of cars and wagons is now restricted only to pedestrians, since no one knows if it's strong enough to hold vehicles. This isn't exactly a good sign if you ask us. The bridge finished completion in 1898 and was recently restored as a tourist attraction. Many come to visit due to its reputation as one of the most dangerous bridges in the world. Number 7. Quepos Bridge, Costa Rica. You are going to see one of the scariest and craziest bridges. Quepos Bridge is known as Bridge of Death, which is just charming. And by that, you can have an idea of how deadly it might be. It was built by the Bananera Company from 1930 to 1940 in order to be used as a train system to transport bananas to Quepos. While this may not look like much, you might be surprised to know that commuters still use this on a daily basis. The bridge hasn't changed much in 80 years with its narrow corners and one-way systems. We think it needs a renovation, but nevertheless, it's just as deadly as it can be. Number 6. Ashima Ohashi Bridge, Japan. It looks more like a roller coaster than a road. It links the city of Matsu to Sakai Minato and is basically a highway to outer space, a shortcut to vomiting and nausea. That makes driving over this thing a seriously thrilling car ride. It's one of the most spectacular bridges in the world. The bridge is a 2-lane concrete road. It rises so sharply, it gives the bravest drivers the fear, featuring the ridiculously steep slope that allows ships to pass underneath. The concrete road spans a mile and sends drivers soaring into the sky, at a very sharp gradient of 6.1% across Lake Nakamori. The bridge is 1.4 kilometers long, and with a width of 11.3 meters, it's the largest rigid frame bridge in Japan. Number 5. Kesawaka Bridge. A bridge sitting on the Great Inca Road through the Andes is the finest remaining example of an Inca suspension bridge. Kesawaka is a long rope bridge that extends across the Opimeric River. Techniques have been passed down from one generation to the next since the Incan times, making it a 600-year-old tradition. The bridges were of importance in connecting and consolidating the Inca Empire, and they continue to be as ordinary parts of the road system for centuries afterwards. Again, in times of conflict, the bridges were cut down to protect the inhabitants from intruders. Number 4. Suspension Glass Bridge, China. You might have seen videos of people walking over this. Social media is full of such videos. This impressive glass bridge can be found in Shanxi National Geological Park of China. At only 4 years old, it is one of the newest additions to the expanding infrastructure in the region. Overall, it cost $3.4 million to build. The suspension bridge rests 984 feet up in the skies, perfect for the 8,000 visitors to take their selfie every day. It was designed by Chaim Dotan, an Israeli architect who won a world record for its construction. It is actually very scary for people who experience walking on this bridge. It can leave you with a nerve-breaking experience. Number 3. Hosseini Hanging Bridge. It hardly deserves the name bridge. The current bridge is the new improved version. The first even scarier versions have been destroyed by the weather. The bridge is made up of rope and planks. The Hosseini Hanging Bridge crosses Borat Lake in the upper Hunza, Pakistan. This rope bridge is both long and poorly maintained. Many planks are missing, and strong winds shake the bridge as you cross it. Despite its dangerous looks, however, the Hosseini is a relatively safe bridge and has become something of a tourist draw, with hikers testing their nerves as they carefully work their way across. There is a constant icy wind blowing, which makes the bridge sway violently. At least 10 people have died while crossing this bridge, according to locals. Number 2. Moses Bridge, the Netherlands. Moses Bridge was designed to preserve the moat in which it crosses. Now it is referred to as the Sunken Bridge due to the fact that it is literally lying in the waters surrounding it. This way, it can act as a discreet way to cross the moat without an intrusive presence of a bridge. Moses Bridge is made from waterproof wood and helps split the seas, hence its biblical name. Thankfully, tourists will have an easier time crossing these waters than Moses did. Number 1. Hongyu Bridge, China. Sometimes it seems that bridge designers are twisted, sadistic people. Take the designers of Heibei's Hongyu Bridge, which opened at the end of 2017. They have constructed a bridge that spans 488 meters or 1,601 feet over a vertical drop of 220 meters, that's 722 feet, which is nerve-wracking enough for most people. But the designers decided to add a glass floor so that users could have a great view of the valley. While Hongyu's glass bridge might have stolen the longest crown from another Chinese structure, its predecessor, which spans the Zhangjiaji Grand Canyon, can still claim to be the highest at 300 meters. These were 10 of the most terrifying bridges. Have you experienced walking on any of them? Let us know in the comments section. Also, don't forget to hit the thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to get notified first. See you in the next video. Stay connected for more ultra weird videos. Thanks for watching.